Good afternoon, and I am here with another episode of Moore's Monday Minutes. I am recording from my home today because we are having major internet issues, and I'll discuss that in a minute. A few things I wanted to talk about. Of course, I always give an update on the bond. Clearly, weather has put us a little bit behind with the field. I know the wind hasn't helped. They've had to bring in lots and lots more cinder blocks to hold things down while they're getting everything put in place. I'm including pictures. The end zones have been put in, well, not put in, but laid out. And so that's always exciting to see. The next thing that we've done is, like I mentioned last week, they brought in some heavy equipment and they've started tearing down parts of the elementary. We have had to push out the construction fencing to cover a little more area just to make sure everybody is safe during summer school. And then as far as the cafeteria, that's super exciting to see. It's definitely all hollowed out now. I know that there were still like toilets and plumbing and things, but in these pictures you can see everything has been cleared out, and we're super excited for them to start that process of just putting down, reconstructing the cafeteria and putting in a stage and everything. Internet, so between bad weather and having to cut off different electricity points, we have lost internet. I know that if you have kids here in summer school, that they probably have shared that with you. We are currently working on temporary and long-term remedies. So hopefully this week we'll have some temporary internet in place for those summer school kiddos and for our staff that works this summer. And then hopefully by July we'll be all set with a more permanent internet fix. Two things I wanted to talk about. I know that there's been things put out on Facebook that have talked about the calendar and days off. I wanted to explain flex days. So if you look at the calendar, there seems to be a lot of Mondays that we have that are called flex days. What that is those count for, when we calculate the calendar, we always pad the calendar with extra minutes. And so this past year, we've watched other districts do some things. I know Christoval had some extra minutes, so they were able to take some Fridays off and modify their schedule. There's other districts across the state that were able to close a week early just because they had all their minutes in. You know that we are highly successful in lots of things, and lots of times we have to take off. So in the past, we've had to close for playoff games, and we have to make it a half day or leave early. When band goes to state, we've had to take some days off. So what those flex days are they are exactly that. They are our flex days. So in the case that we do have to close early or close for a day, and we will use those flex days. So please understand that, yes, as of right now, they appear on the calendar as if they are a complete off day. But there is a chance that if we need to do makeup days for any hours, those flex days are going to be the first days we pull. And we are going to pull them as needed. So the goal is that we use up the first ones that come in place. So if we have to take off, if we have to close early, we'll say for bad weather or playoffs, then that very next flex day, if we're needing to make up hours, we're going to use that flex day. So we're not going to wait till the end. So please know that you can plan things, but be flexible because there's a chance that we are going to have to use those days to make up hours. The other is rooms. So we did listen to the community. I know we had some people that didn't really like rooms. It wasn't really user friendly. It was kind of difficult, especially if you had multiple kids. You got lots of notifications. So we did a little research. We talked to some other districts, and we are switching over to Parent Square. It's actually going to be a new app along with a new website. And so there's other districts that use this that have really said that they've had a lot of success with it, parents that really like it. And so we're hoping that we're building all that, putting that together, and that's going to roll out next year or this coming school year. And so hopefully that'll be a more user-friendly version. So that's all I have, and I will see you next Monday.